Hey folks, I'm Sir Vainglory, and this is part 16 of my Rise of the Ratkin campaign in Warhammer 2. So I've been taking stock of our situation. We find ourselves losing 1000 gold per turn now. And that's largely, I think, down to the fact that having confederated with other two Skaven factions and getting rid of some of their armies, I've ended up with too many armies at the same time as bringing on some of the more expensive units, like rat ogres and gutter runners and the like, and also losing a couple of the settlements that came from the other factions as reduced income. And when you look at the map, we have a whole load of territory. Probably getting on for a third of the continent. So I've decided that what I'm going to do is just try and consolidate. My main risk is losing my home territory, if you like, down here. So I want to consolidate this area by capturing this lot, wiping them out, and then come back up here, because I can't afford to have two armies pushing up north and armies guarding areas down this direction. So if I can deal with these guys, then I can worry less about this. So the plan then is to pull these armies back over in this direction and maybe start off by taking out the dwarves. Given that we do have some rat ogres now, it should mean that that's more manageable. So the first thing to do is to group up these three armies and get them in a situation where we can make two really good armies out of the three. What I'm actually going to do, I think, I'm not going to disband the weaker units. I'm going to send them up to take Quetzal. I think that would make sense to do that.
Scamper forward.
Okay, so who will I use as my general? Well, not Science Surge. So it's going to be Lord Skrolk and good old Skrolk. Skrull, where are you? Which is Skrull? Skrull's there, right. Okay, so Skrolk, you've got a couple of Death Runners, a couple of Night Runners. So you need, well, you've got all the Plague Monks, I suppose. Okay, a couple of Clan Rat Spear Shields maybe in there for those guys. Yep, and I would maybe swap out some Plague Monks. Maybe for Rat Ogres or something like that. So in here, Clan Rat Spear Shields. So you grouped too close together. Oh no, we can't, because we used underway, of course. Right, next turn, that's what happens. Let's see, down here. Yeah, because we can afford to wait a turn. You're coming in to do a treasure hunt here. Investigating the outbuildings behind the ruins of a luxurious villa, you find a large group of survivors hiding in a barn. Sneaking up quietly, you hear them talking of rebellion and their hatred for your regime. Off to raid with them, trap them inside and burn the warehouse. Demand their surrender. I think we'll trap them inside and burn the warehouse. Providence has brought you here to silence these agitators before they can act. Their screams fill the air as the barn burns to the ground. Your people feel much safer in their beds. Public order goes up by 3. I don't think public order was much of an issue for us, but never mind. Okay, is there anything else that I want to do about buildings? Boost income a wee bit, but then that's not what I was supposed to be doing, was it? Because we just demolished the growth buildings. And I think, do I want to put defences in the Sentinel of Time? More likely to need them in here. So I think that is what I'll do. It does give us 80 income and it should be boosted by this. Yep, 90%. So let's take the alarmed tunnel. Actually no, let's not, because we can't afford it. 1300 grand, 1300 takes us over our limit. So no building, forget that. Who's not moved? Oh, yes. Heroes may be a bit generous a term to use. Assassinate for 300. No. So let's just end the turn, because if I want to populate Ketsa, I'm going to have to pay for that. I didn't think I would be spending so much time thinking about financing playing as the Skaven for some reason. Okay, so we finished our intensive training, plus 2 unit experience for Night Runners. What other tech could we research right now? Always more besides casualty replenishment, income from sacking settlements, leadership. Okay, there's nothing there that really appeals to me right now. We've got Artificer achievement. Weapon strength plus 10% for plague monks. I may as well work towards that, so I need to come. Oh, I need the Pestilent Knave. I thought I had the Pestilent Knave already. I guess I don't. Okay. Take everything. Let's just go for that then. There's only 4 turns. And now let's get these guys into normal stance.
Address me as Sir Lord. Lord Skrolk. All hail, horned rat.
Okay, so you are Science Surgeon, right? So you swap some units with Skrolk. I want to give him Clan Rat Spears with shields in return for the Clan Rat Spears. Where are they? There they are. Skrolk could take another unit in there. Or he could lose a unit. Could maybe lose a plague monk. Or why lose a plague monk when you can lose a clan rat and take in 2 death runners? So Skrolk, Censer Bearers, 5 plague monks, 4 clan rat spears with shields, a couple of clan rats with shields, 4 death runners. Right, so that'll do to be going on with, and let's keep you moving down. Just to here. Now you, now what can you give to Skrolk? Well, what does Skrolk want to get rid of? Clan rat spears. Clan rats with shields. Clan rats 1, 2, 3, 4. Skaven slaves thing. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, maybe get rid of them. So keep 4 shields. Are they clan rat? Right, okay. Okay, so take that. That gives you 2 of them. And you've got 3 clan rats with shields. Let's take the plague monks into your army. And you should be able to take death runners as well. Couple of gutter runners, even some singers and them. Yeah, okay. And take them. I think that'll do. The Science Surge, you're not going to get in there now. Colonization costs 1,000. Can't afford to do that. So, just one last check. Yep. Disband that army. And there we go. I'm thinking I should perhaps go up, deal with that army. Yeah, we need to go and finish that off, I think, rather than risk them coming back down in a turn or 2. Okay, so let's do that. Down here. Colonization costs 2,300. Can't afford that. So you need to come back over into our own territory, pick up some slaves, and go back and populate the Dustgate. Skaven rebels, okay. Hero not moved. Yeah, that did there. Fine. I don't think there's anything to do in diplomacy. Vampire Coast deteriorating. Attitude Blue Vipers deteriorating. Clan Moors is improving. Bloodhall Coven deteriorating, so they're not going to want to trade with us or anything. So let's move on again then. Oh, good. So what I'm going to do then, oh, I can't reach there just now. I was going to go up, sack that, raise that actually. Since I can't do that, let's just hammer this army here. Should be pretty straightforward. Go into normal stance and hit them. I think I'm going to fight the battle, so I don't think we'll get another one this part. So let's have a fight, see how this army looks. And I'm not using my patented new ambush technique that I tried the last part, sorry. I'm just going to go with the mass charge in from two sides. Just start deployment. Okay. So the plague monks have on one side. Yep. Now, I don't think I like the balance of this army, to be honest. Clan rats with shields. Let's take you guys. That's missile infantry. These guys over here. Like that will do. I will put... stick these guys in the woods here. Missile infantry. Put them up. I think we'll stick them in the front here. Just going to have them all charge in, shoot at the front. You guys got actually... it's better to have the catapult up here, I think. You guys, you can come down to here. And Skrolk up to there. Okay, start battle. So you charge in there. You guys come out to block them off. You should start lobbing your missiles in there. They're in there. Come forward to here. Let's assign targets. And we need a breath weapon. And go back to there and avoid getting caught if you can. But we'll have these guys here. And what else can we do? Let's have this. No, can't reach there. Right, you charge down them. You charge them. You guys come over here. Let's get some magical damage in there. Ah no, don't knock him out of the circle. Damn. Never mind. Scunners. They're not the brightest of beasties. You guys, go and chase them. You charge them. Oh, of course, I didn't give you any orders. You've just been standing there admiring the battle. Okay, right. I want you and you go after them, and you guys continue in there. What is this? Oh, the skink chief. Get moving over there, Skrolk. You almost gone? Yeah, there you go. Let's get them up here.
Council's command. Move, move.
Try and herd him away. No. Oh, he's caught anyway. Okay. He's not going to be taken out before the end of the battle, before he gets across the line. So I'll just end the battle now. Okay. So one gutter runner, or what do you call them? Rat ogre. Get 71 kills, one get 3.
One knows I'm
6% replenishment would do us nicely. Oh, I'm not done. Oh, right, I need you to go finish them. And just auto-resolve this time. Who's left? So the missile specialist. I thought I'd taken out the Lord. I guess not. Auto-resolve. And we'll take the food. Enemy killed in battle. Excellent. Confident attacker, good. And you have another skill point to use, which... yeah, let's put it into Ancient Cunning, improve ambush chance, and get you up to here. And go and take out that settlement next. Oh, somebody else has got... oh, you get 2 points. Well done you, take 2 Ancient Cunning. Right, and how far can you get in normal movement? Not very. Could get you across the river towards the mortuary. So I think we'll just do that. We'll just move to here. And then we'll come and take out this army next turn. You are heading over to get some reinforcements. Having just disbanded them all last time. Cost now 20. I thought it was 19 before. Maybe it was, but prices have gone up. Okay, so we'll give you some more guys, and then you can head over, populate the Dust Gate. Let's go back and see to this again. So, yeah, I do want to put in some defences here. And in Oixel, what do I want to build? Nothing there, I don't think. Well, untainted and recruitment cost goes down and recruitment capacity. I might pick up that. Could get the exotic animal trainer or tamer. Or I could go for the lab. Yeah, so still got 2 slots there. And we've got, well, we've only got the growth fats there. So this may be where I want to build up to the Hell Pit Abomination. I think for now I might just start on the Rubbish Pit. Reduce recruitment costs and a wee bit more income. So I'm going to do that. And we'll keep the rest of the money. Hero not moved. Yep, that's fine. Stay there. And that's us. End of the turn. So I think I'm going to put a break in here. And we'll come back in the next part. We'll probably go and raise Chaka, deal with this army, and then start moving on these dwarves. So I hope you've enjoyed this. Thanks for watching. Please leave me a comment and rate the video, and subscribe to the channel if you enjoy the content, and I hope to see you again next time. Cheers.